Welcome, class, to another session. This will be Pentateuch, and I'm excited for the content and being able to connect you with everything that's going to happen. Just a bit about me. I am a part-time teacher at Urshan. My full-time job, as you can see, is generally wearing scrubs at a hospital. I run a children's sleep lab. So you may notice some weird times that I respond to discussion posts like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. It's not because necessarily I'm dedicated to responding or because I stay up late. It might be because I happen to be working an overnight shift and running a sleep study at the hospital, and that's a good time for me to respond to students. So, just so you know, a couple things for the class. I will say, please, please, please turn on your notifications. I will be utilizing the announcement feature to send videos like this throughout the class where I will respond to discussion posts. If I see several things in the discussion threads that I want to respond to, I may send a video out. I'm going to try to send out at least 2 a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then you may not get them if you don't have your announcements turned on. So please turn your announcements on. You'll have noticed there's some assignments. There's a reflection papers that you have to write, but take a deep breath, read the assignment details closely. You only have to read one portion of the 3 sections of the Genesis book, so you don't have to read the whole book. You just have to select one of the perspectives to write your reflection paper on. Then your second book, Who Shall Ascend, you do not have to read the whole book. You're only being asked to read 2 of the chapters and write your reflection on those 2 chapters. You are, of course, welcome to read both books in their entirety and encouraged to, but for the sake of the assignment, you do not have to. You'll notice then that there's a naked Bible paper. It's not a traditional research paper. What I'm wanting you to do is to select one of the podcast links that are provided in the assignment details. You're going to listen to that podcast or you're going to read the transcript and then continue to scroll through the assignment details, and you'll notice there are headings that lay out exactly what I'm looking for in each portion. And so just work your way through the headings and along with the link to whichever selection you chose for the Naked Bible paper. You'll also see a story project that you'll have due. That one, I want to connect your story to the stories that you're reading in Torah or Pentateuch. So select a character from one of the 5 books of the Torah, and then I want you to follow the details of that assignment, and then the second half of that, you're going to connect your personal story with that character's story in some way for me. And then finally, you'll see a portfolio that you'll have to do. The portfolio, you can do it all at once at the end if you want to. My recommendation is you select one portion a week and just complete that portion of the portfolio. If you stretch it out like that, it'll be less cumbersome and you'll be able to get through it. I will say as well, if at any point you have a question, a concern, you notice something doesn't look right, please don't hesitate to email me, to reach out. I love responding and interacting with students, and I don't mind if you catch a mistake. If you do catch something that you think is a mistake, please let me know, because these courses get imported and little changes get made, and sometimes I miss stuff. So anytime you can give me feedback of any sort, I really appreciate it. Looking forward to the class. I noticed some of you have already responded to the first session of podcasts for the discussion week, and I hope you enjoyed that. God bless, and let's get to learning.